mangrove tree up here. Maybe this one up here has got a lot of light in its lifetime, so the top is just shining. Sunlight's really reflecting off of that one. You see that? Hi everybody, my name is Marty Zoffinger. Some people in the past have compared me to soft-spoken folks like Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross. Well, I was a fan of Bob Ross myself, and I figured I'd paint a bunch of happy little trees in my office in homage to him. Yeah, you got a friend right there, don't you? Yeah, he's hanging out right below you. You might have a heron hanging out with him, because we all need a friend, don't we? Where's that heron? I think he's hiding in the trees there.
Yep, I spent many hours as a kid watching Bob Ross, and with the same style 2-inch brush, I had a lot of fun making this mural. I also decorated the walls inside the office with some bamboo, and I hung up some plaques that I was proud of. I also textured the walls with drywall mud, and here you see me giving it a faux finish. Essentially what I did is mixed some darker yellow or brown with glaze. I paint it on and then wipe it off with a wet cheesecloth. Kind of makes the walls look like leather. It's a lot of work, but worth it. The next project had me working out in the warehouse. I was going to build something else for the office. Something I thought I would never need. Place for my business cards and now a place for brochures, the office was really starting to look official. But enough of the office, now I wanted to work on something outside. As I walk through the warehouse here, you can see the ice machine over on the right. Cost me an arm and a leg, but I got that thing up and running again. This will make 400 pounds of ice a day. That might come in handy if you come here and catch a fish, or want to make margaritas or something. There you can see some shelving I built, and on the outside, there's the fillet station. That's what I brought from the old place, except after installing it here, I decided I wanted to do a few improvements. cutting PVC with an angle grinder may not be the best way to do it. It certainly makes a lot of dust, but it got the job done. After making this little slot, I decided a little propane would help open it up. First things first though, I lit a candle to get rid of that awful smell. That's so much nicer than that nasty PVC. I tried to soften the PVC with this little handheld torch. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, slowly heating it up. The idea was that I would be able to manipulate the shape of it, but it was giving me a lot of trouble because of its thickness. I grabbed whatever was in reach to try to wedge it in there to open it up, but I was having a lot of trouble.
I'll get it.
Until my friend Todd came over to show me some of his nifty gadgets. Jaw horses there are not what I'm talking about, although they are pretty cool too. The tool he had that he was going to use for me was a little bit different. That is awesome! Awesomely hot!
Wow. Yeah, step on it, right? There you go. Awesome. That is crazy cool.
Well, it definitely helps to have the right tool for the right job. With the flap cut and opened, this piece of PVC was now ready for its new home. I screwed it to the back of the fillet station so that it could catch all the stuff that got washed off of it, like nasty fish guts. There was only one thing left to do. Let's build the downspout. This would ensure that any potential stinky stuff found its way back to the water. Should do it. With the boards all caulked real nice and stained, including the handle of the knife, which had its own little home, and the knife sharpener, which also had a home. It was now ready to be used. Even had a hose that I installed just for the fillet station. I'll admit this was Todd's idea and I didn't think it was going to be really necessary, but now that I've done it, I'm glad I did. It's got to be the coolest fillet station I've ever had. Well, there have been all kinds of improvements that I've been making to this place, trying to get ready for opening, which is right around the corner. And some of the things I'll leave for you guys to discover when you get here. Some of them I'll actually make a video about, like that kayak launch down there. But that was so involved I'll make a video dedicated to that coming out soon. Thank you guys for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you here someday.